Hello. Happy Tuesday. We're going to be doing some more live readings. Check the link tree down at the bottom, and you can go pay $5 minimum or more if you want to pay more. Appreciate it. Um, we're going to be traveling, so we're going to need all the help we can get financially and every other way. So, um, any donation, big donations, very appreciated and welcomed. And if you just have $5, no worries. Appreciate that as well. So we're live, and let me see here. Let's get it started with our intro here. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Kathy. Happy Tuesday. Honora. Hello. Sharida Tuller, right? Sherry. Hello. And Facebook user. It says Facebook user. If you're watching from New Earth Ascending Soul Group, you're going to have to get permission to show your name and your comment or your name if you want me to see who you are. If not, we can keep it that way. You just right now it just says Facebook user. So you have to give permission to StreamYard because I'm using StreamYard. Hello, Linda. So anybody who would like a 4-card spread, we're going to be doing we're using my usual decks, the Shamanic deck and the Rider Waite, and then we're going to be using, what are we going to do this? We really like using those ones. Let's do the Conscious Spirit again. Or Animal Messages. Oracle, yeah.
Or here's Conscious.
Not Conscious Spirit. We can do those ones. We'll do the, let me show them. The Spirit. So you're going to have one spirit animal, the message. It'll be your last card. Thank you, Lee, for the 200 stars. If you want to put another 300 in there, we can do a 4-card reading for you. So 300 or more stars. I think a star is like a penny. So, okay, Sharita, excuse me. Thank you. Sharita's going to send a PayPal. Let me turn my phone on so I know when it comes through here. And this is going to be fun on the road. Actually, it is going to be fun because you guys will get. We're going to show you the scenery that we check out, and we're going to travel, and we've created a page, or Norma created a page called Nomadic Noobs, and we're going to take pictures and do whatever we do. Most of it's going to be live too, because I don't have the memory on my phone right now to keep all the video. But thank you, Lee Mackey, for the 200 stars. I can pull you one card for that, or if you want to pay another 300 stars, I can pull 3 more. So we'll pull you the final card that I'll be pulling on the 4 cards from the animal spirit messages. Just let me know in comments which one you want. But thank you for the 200 stars. I appreciate it. Yes, I see you, Linda. Okay, just sent. All right. And I see it for $15 from Linda. Okay, I see Linda. Linda Fortune for $15. Thank you, Linda. Okay. And then Sharita said she sent something as well. So we'll wait for that one to come through. And we'll wait for Lee to give me a response on what she wants to do, if she just wants one card or four. Until then, Linda, do you have a question? We'll go with Linda first. Okay. Okay, Lee. Thank you. Yeah, we can pull 4 cards with that. Why your oldest daughter is not talking to you. Okay. Let me use the Rider-Waite. Pride is the first thing that comes up. Holding a lot of anger for you, but I feel like it's more about her and she's not willing to accept it yet. Not to say that there isn't some animosity she holds toward you that maybe could be your fault, but I feel like it's more about being hurt, but I'm not wanting to be accountable for it, because she is accountable for a lot of it. And Sharita's asking if she'd be in physical pain for a long time. So let's pull some cards, Linda. First card is the 7 of Pentacles. So as to why, I'm going to pull another card here. There's some jealousy there. It feels like a competitiveness. Is she very competitive with you? I mean, I'm getting these 2 cards together. I get the 7 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, which is about money. It's about abundance. So feeling like you owe her something, or feeling like something she deserves is not gotten, or she hasn't got it. Does that make sense? Because I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles like you hold the key. Or that's how she's seeing it, is that you hold the key to everything. This does seem to be connected financially. Her being hurt from something you did. Okay. Let's see what your last card is here. King of Cups. Like, I feel like you want to just continue to send her love. You get the King of Cups last. But you don't need to really project or talk right now. I think she will feel like she'll let go of a lot of these feelings, but there needs to be like a humbling experience that happens to her. I don't think it's going to be dramatic, but it's going to be enough to humble her, like kind of show her the error of her ways and how she's been reacting to things. And it's not even going to come from you. But I do see like this figure of partly you, but I see somebody else maybe there. Older man, very open with his emotions, but he doesn't just blab on to blab on. Like, he doesn't just talk a lot. When he feels like he needs to say something, he is very descriptive and he's very expressive about it. But you kind of taking on some of that energy as well, like not being afraid, not holding back, but also not getting defensive to a point where it just kind of shuts everything down. Wondering why you're not talking to your mother. Yeah, well, there needs to be some more talks, but sometimes, and thank you, Lee, for the 530 stars. But sometimes you just, like, I feel like you still need to let this just kind of, this is something you're going to work through. And I think there's a process going on here right now. So it's already in the works. But I feel like you only want to speak about it when it matters and when you have something to say about it. But when you do have something to say, don't be closed-lipped about it. All right. And you got the Condor. It's your spirit animal for today. And the Condor says, you're too enmeshed in this situation. So step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. So Spirit's telling you to take a step back. Don't speak unless you need to speak or you feel like there's something that can be said that matters. Other than that, don't get yourself caught up in any little petty arguments. Hello, Janet and Karen. We don't do anything basic around here, Karen. Yeah, we're doing the four card spread for $5 minimum to my link tree, or you can send stars, and that's what we're doing today. Okay, Sharita Let's see. Oh, whoops. I keep hitting the thumbs up button. Yes, and Sherry sent $10. So thank you, Sherry. Okay, you're next. And then Lee, right?
Yes.
And Lee is after that. So Lee, if you have a question, go ahead and post it. You're stepping back. Good. Well, it doesn't mean that she doesn't hate you. I think she's just got some feelings inside her that, for one, have a different perception about it, a younger perception, a more naive perception, but also you can learn some things from her perspective. And you're very welcome, Linda. Okay, Sherry. Or Sharita. And if you guys like what you see, these are little short cut-off readings. We get into a lot more if you can do it, if you want to do a full reading, which is just go to my website here at psychicshaman333.com. You can schedule something there and we can talk for a few minutes, not live, but one-on-one. I mean, there's a lot more gets done there. These are good for, I wouldn't call it basic, but general outlook. Yeah, I looked at her question. I'm reading it right now. It's going downhill. Life is going downhill. Okay. So for one, you want to change your attitude about it. I know, even though in the times of when we're in pain and when we're needing healing or going through healing, it's really easy to let ourselves get caught up in that whole pain or ailment that we have. It's not, but it's important that we keep a positive attitude. Sometimes we just need to let that pain subside or ride that wave of pain. But when we're out of that wave of pain, really bringing our vibration up. Let me pull some cards for you. So you have a foundation of good health when you want it. Now, I know you're dealing with something right now, you're still healing, but you have a good foundation to heal from. That's what the staff card's about. It's all about foundations. And for you, it's more about your foundation, who you are. And I've had to have this talk with a few people, and the same message comes through. If you're not feeling like you're healing properly, yes, one, it is, maybe something else needs to be done, but it's try not to be negative about it, like projecting too much worry there. The pain is, that's something that will go away, but I do feel like it's going to last for a little longer. I feel like if you continue doing what you're doing, especially kind of looking back and contemplating what it is that helped you. You got the lower world, which is the past card. Just kind of looking back. What's helped you before in your healing? When you've had to heal before, think very, very hard on it. What is it that has helped you? And some of this is connected to emotional pain. Like our emotional state and our mental state can cause us physical pain or physical ailment. I feel like some of this, at least half of it, is because of that. So you can take away a lot of it by just getting up and doing daily affirmations, or taking a walk, doing something positive that gets the brain, firing, getting yourself out in nature or outside. But really, I think this is where you're going to find that healing. If you can bring your level of energy up and your outlook, which is hard. I know when you're in certain situations, it's very hard. However, it's making it worse by staying in that lower level of thinking or lower level of lower vibe, right? A negative kind of vibe all the time. Doesn't mean it's not going to come around. We deal with negative every day. However, it's how we handle it. And I think that's where you're at. I feel like you can bring a lot more. I do see you healing. You got the South card. That's abundance. So healthy abundance, or abundance in health, especially for you. As to your question, you're going to get better. I mean, even soaking up the sun. When the sun's there, go outside and bathe in it for a little while. Just take in the energy from the sun. You wouldn't believe, how powerful the sun is and how much energy it can give to you and take away from you. But in small doses, The sun will energize you and does help heal you. Last card, your animal spirit message here. You got the kiwi. The kiwi says, do a walking meditation each day for the next week. If you can't walk, just something that keeps you going. If you're in a wheelchair, take the wheelchair, whatever it is, just something that gets you outside, something that gets you connected with something. Like, I feel like you kind of get this stir craziness, and that plays a big part too. But I do see a lot of healing if you're willing to continue to put in the work of that foundation you've already built. Like, you've got a better routine now, stick to it. Okay. But that is your message for the day. And thank you very much, Sherry. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, or like and follow if you're on Facebook or YouTube. Show some love. We got 13 people watching, 9 likes. Pretty good ratio. Let's get it up there even more. I know people are hopping in and hopping out. So ready and willing. Good. That's all it takes. And then just taking the action, right? Good afternoon, Melissa. How are you? All right. We have
Lee right now, and then
Lee next. Did Lee have a question, or did she just want? Hello, Trinia. Janet sent a donation. Okay. Yes, Janet. Wait. Did you just barely do it, Janet? That's probably why it hasn't come through yet. You sent it on Venmo, right? Janet wants a relationship?
No.
Lee.
Yes.
Okay. Are you in a relationship right now, or are you just looking for like future relationship? And if you are in a relationship, what's their first name? Trinia sent 200 stars. Thank you, Trinia. Much love to you. Cash App. Okay. That's probably why I haven't seen it yet. Because I didn't look at my tablet. Yes, I see it. $5. Thank you, Janet. All right. So relationships. On a relationship. What is a relationship? If you have their first name of your partner, just go ahead and leave it in comments. Not last name, just the first name. If you don't want to say a name, that's cool too. But it's kind of prompted to ask. Usually in relationships questions I do. Hello, Aaron. James. You're interested in a woman? Okay. Okay. Okay, first card is the Queen of Swords, being assertive. Sometimes the Queen of Swords gets like that energy of pushing too fast, pushing forward too fast or too quickly before. And I know you're kind of at this place where you're like, okay, what decision do I need to make? And that's the Queen of Swords energy, is being very assertive, taking charge, just going straight forward. Being very logical about things. So you want to make sure you're thinking things through before, or maybe even talking about things. Like, I feel like there might be a better outcome than you think if you're willing to communicate about it. Have you been talking to him about it? Or have you been holding back? And I think if you talk about it, get through the initial trauma of it, and then I feel like things there's a lot. Like, I don't know. I feel like compromise there. You got the 9 of Cups next, which is, I feel like you get the best of both worlds, or get your cake and eat it too. I'm not letting my anyway. No, I just feel like there's more to it than what you're seeing, or there's a better outcome here than what you're seeing. Pisces sun, Aquarian moon. Oh, very good. I like those two. I'm a Pisces sun and Pisces moon and Mars, I think. Yeah, I'm a quadruple Pisces. So I'm pretty. Anyway, I feel like if you do communicate, you've not said a word about any. Okay, so it's going to get to that point, Lee. I mean, there's a lot more to unpack here. Like I said, that's why the full readings make big difference, because there's a lot more detail into it. But a lot of the times the same message will come through, but there's more detail we can talk about. But I do see that the Three of Hearts that's where you're headed. If you don't talk about it, you need to open up, or you might lose both of them. And let me see here. I feel like you want to talk to everybody about it. I feel like you want to have a conversation, an adult conversation that's not easy to have. But like I said, once you get past that initial, because you still love him, right? You love him as a friend. You're not romantically involved. Just be honest with him. All right, your animal spirit card. Been doing really well. Ooh, you got the unicorn. I like it. Okay. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. So using art or writing, maybe keeping a diary or writing things down will help. And it'll help you kind of arrange your thoughts and organize your thoughts so you can actually do something like this, which I know is not easy, but that's what I'm getting from Spirit. You can do it whichever way you want, but you're going to land on your feet either way. But I just feel like you don't want to cause all the strife by keeping it all to yourself, because I feel like you could talk to this woman as well and be a little more open with her about where you're at and how you feel. That yes, I feel this like push and pull. It's obviously there's an emotional connection to both of them. So that's why you don't really need to make a decision right now. I think it's more about finding a compromise. I think that's a better road for you. But again, you can do what you want to do. That's up to you. Thank you, Lee. You do as a friend. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. All right. And again, like I said, these are mini readings. So it's going to kind of give you a little glimpse into what things are, or what you're asking about, or if you just want a general, it's usually like a life path thing or a message of the day. You're very welcome, Lee. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so Janet next. What's going on, Janet? Similar things? Just kind of getting down to the wire, or a little bit more crazy? All right. Where is Janet? Tracy Hensley. Thank you, Tracy, for the $5. So she'll be after Janet. So Lee, you just had a birthday then, huh? Happy birthday. Yeah, I saw that, Tracy. You're going to be after Janet. I'm just waiting. Oh, there she is. General. Okay. So Janet first, then Tracy next. And good to see you back, Tracy. Tracy's been watching for at least a year or two, right? God, how long have I been doing Facebook Lives? Huh? You're lagging. Uh-oh. Lagging on the computer. I'm lagging. You're lagging on your phone or device. She says I'm always lurking. Okay, you know what's going on. You know what you need to do. This is kind of came back to it before. You got the stone people. Trusting your intuition. Trusting. I feel like you're not making decisions because you feel like you're going to fail. And that's not a good reason to, I mean, obviously, if you see something that's an obvious failure, don't do it. But I feel like this is more about things that you know you need to do, but you're afraid that you're going to fail at them. And you need to know that you have all that information and that wisdom inside of you, whichever direction you choose. But it is kind of making a change right now. I do see a lot of change going on with you. You got the shaman next. It's about completion or following through. And that's what I see with you, is following through with your plans. Even if it's not the first plan you had, right? You have like 2 or 3 different plans. Follow through with one of them. I think it's getting to a point where you're at right now. You're not feeling any love. You're not feeling like you have any support. You're not feeling like you have any you're giving and not getting a lot. And that means energy or love. Feel like you're kind of being, it's just not a good situation for you anymore. You know this. And you got East emergence. So making a move, like really letting that light shine and taking it to the next level for yourself. Even if it feels like taking a step backwards, I don't think that's what you're doing. And I think where you're at was not an accident. You were supposed to be here. However, now it's time to move on again. For your own health, for your own mental wellness. And your animal spirit is the owl, the Hawaiian owl, Pueo. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now. So pay close attention to signs and omens from them. These cards go hand in hand right here. The knowing, stone people, and the Pueo. Have confidence to move forward and do it. Take some action to move forward. Thank you, Janet. All right, Tracy. Did you want a general reading or do you have a question, Tracy? You're too rigid. Not sure what to do. Okay. All right, Tracy. Let's see. There you go. Oh, you're leaving. You're going. Good. So basically kind of like, you know what you need to do. Just do it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the unknown. You're going to do great. You're going to feel more refreshed. You're going to feel happier. You're making a choice for your happiness. Thing is, you're somebody that really cares about others, especially family members, even if they don't treat you like they care about you very much. And you're always going to be that way. Don't stop being that way. But you needed to make a decision for yourself and for the whole situation. And I'm glad. That's awesome, Janet. You've taken the action. That's good. Going back home to Connecticut, headed east, right? You got that last card was the East card. And it came up again. You heard me shuffling these, right? So East emergence. I mean, I think it's just don't stop being yourself. You're not rigid. I feel like people you can be. We can all be rigid. I don't feel like you regularly are rigid. I think it's more about you can get yourself in these really worried states, which will cause a lot of anxiety, which will cause you to be rigid. If you continue to be your authentic self and continue to shine your light, you have a lot of experience. And I feel like you're kind of more misunderstood than anything. I think you need some time alone. I mean, the cave, the retreat card, it's like taking some time to yourself to reassess, to recharge, not taking too much from outside sources or people close to you in your circles. I feel like you need to clean a lot of that out. Then you need some time alone to do that. So I would say meditate. The time you have, I would say, if you're starting to feel rigid, take some time to release all of that. Even if it's only 15 minutes. 15 minutes does wonders. Even 2 minutes, 30 seconds sometimes. But I think it's just more misunderstood. I feel like you are leading by example, so don't let them bring you down to what they don't know yet, to that ignorance. I don't like to call it ignorance because that sounds mean, but it's true. Been where you've been. You go ahead of things to try to make them better because you see the writing on the wall, or you see things coming, so you prepare for it. And then you got prayer. So asking the universe to just continue to let you thrive. I see it as thriving. I don't see it as rigidity. I think you're being a go-getter right now. I think that's a good thing. That's exactly what you've wanted and what you need. You got the blue hair on. Make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. These animal cards are kicking ass. Connecting with all of them. That's awesome. Thank you, Tracy. Karen sent 100 stars. Karen, thank you for the 100 stars. So what we're doing right now is we're doing readings, 4-card spreads only. So 100 stars, 500 stars will get you a 4-card reading, 500 star minimum. If you want to send 20,000, I'd be cool with that too. But no, if you want to spend that much, go book a reading. They are a lot of fun and very informative, very enlightening, even to me. Spirit never ceases to amaze me. So you're very welcome, Tracy. Thank you. All right. Anyone else? If not, I'm going to hop off and get some other stuff done, get some more packing done, get ready for adventure. Let's see here. You might have, Karen. I only saw the 100 stars that Kathy said. Kathy said 100 stars.
So far, that's all I've seen.
So that's what we're seeing right now.
I was trying to send some earlier. I was trying to see it, but I don't think they registered him. So.
Aaron, you want a reading as well? Okay, did you send? Okay, let me check this before I sign off. I see Tracy's. Somebody from Logan checking out my website. Huh? All right, hold on a second. Let me make sure. All right, Aaron, did you send in a tip? Yeah, Karen, you sent 100 stars so far. So if you want to send another 400, works. That'll we'll do a 4-card reading for you. Thank you for the 100 stars. Hello, Angel. Good to see you. You might have paid for stars, but not sent them.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you go do that, you'll pay for the stars, so you'll have them in there and not sent them to me, or to whoever you're giving stars to. We can pull one for Aaron. Let's pull one for Aaron. All right, Aaron, we're going to pull you a card. And Erica said, oh, no, wait, hold on. She didn't say anything here. I think she commented. Oh, did she pull one? Or did she send stars?
She was trying to earlier. And I was telling
Aaron.
her, okay, yes, 99 stars.
Aaron sent 99. Okay, thank you, Aaron. Okay, you got the octopus. Practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. So being a little different, trying things a little different. It's the octopus, right? Think about the octopus, how the octopus moves, being able to adapt to every situation. That's really what it is being adaptive, being a shapeshifter. Like the octopus. There you go. And thank you, Aaron. And Karen Hansen, did you want me to just pull one card for you, or did you want a 4-card spread? Okay, just one. Okay, and thank you for the 100 stars. Here it comes, your animal spirit message. If anybody else would like to get a 4-card spread, just let me know. Do it now because I'm going to be signing off here in a few minutes. But I will be on for here just for the long enough time to give Karen a card. You got the spider. I've been getting the spider a lot lately too. Just in my life, like I'm seeing spiders. There was one riding on my hood all the way up to the gas station. It's pretty crazy. And looking at me. Like, you need a message here. Trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Writing things down. The spider is pretty much about connecting or trusting your intuition. And the spider can do a lot of things on its own. So it's all also about independence. So keeping, paying attention to those aspects in your life, independence, your creative aspects, trusting them, trusting your intuition. All right, y'all. Well, thank you very much. You all have a great day, and I will break it back on tomorrow. If not, if you guys want to schedule a reading, that is priority. So when you schedule it, I know yesterday I had a bunch of stuff going on, and I've still got to make up a reading that I rescheduled for today. But I am free tomorrow morning, all day, basically tomorrow. If you want to schedule something here, my readings, the rates for them are probably about 30% cheaper than or less expensive than the industry average. So yes, if you don't have the money, don't spend it on it. If you need to spend it on something else, you don't need this, but it's good to have. It's good to have some guidance, good to have some healing energy. It's good to connect to spirit and have some help and guidance in that aspect, but it's not needed. But it's a lot of fun and very insightful, at least for me every time. Spiders are web weavers of fate. That's right, Cheryl. All right, y'all. Have a great Tuesday night, and we'll see you very soon. Much love to all of you. Thanks for watching.